Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Renison Jeffrey, and today I am in Port of Spain, the Port of Spain area. Now, I'm going and confront a situation that is, for the past few while, I want to show you why is by this building here, my Kizel Jackson building in Port of Spain. I want to share this live, because I want people to see. You see, representation within our country must come from a very good place, a matter of fact. It must come from a place where people, we must call a spade a spade. And to find out what is taking place with certain people, yeah, go on on YouTube. I will share that in the thing there. Right, look, right. Let's know, I share the life. 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 Right, so I had also do a little sharing of our life. I equipped with a camera. I'm a good partner here. We are partners in this whole situation here. We're going and confront Kizel Jackson. I hearing all kind of thing about she. I hearing people saying she mad, people saying all kind of thing about Kizel Jackson. And I want to hear it out of the horse's mouth for myself. There's the Sheen point. You understand? She proposing to come and play. She want to help the people at Point 14. I want to know what Kizel Jackson is about. And this is a precedent I am going and set for all them political leaders and them. I will be visiting their office. You understand? It's about high time. You know how much time I write people? You know how much time I call Kizel to find out what she about? You know how much time I call? You see, at the end of the day, you see people within my area is what I take in very seriously. So we're looking for a pack. Sheldon, I mean, I know you might have a few things to say, but we are on a mission today.
So morning, folks. My name is Sheldon Khan, and first of all, I'd like to welcome you all to the Workers' Right Chat. This morning we're in Port of Spain. Just came up Abercrombie Street, and the reason why we're in Port of Spain is because members from our group, from our area, as you know, we have a
There you go. There's a whole lot of hold them thing on them here because I want to catch you unexpected. See, I got the camera here, and I'm working with an extra battery. You know, it's not I'm turning though. Right. Watch the camera there.
yeah.
Keep it in focus.
Right. So as you know, Renison and I are from Point 14 and Labrie respectively, and we pride ourselves on championing the causes of those two areas. Our initiative to come to Port of Spain today would have stemmed from over the Christmas season. So over the Christmas season, you would have, I don't know if you all remember, but over the Christmas season, there was a gift, a toys and hamper giveaway for the members of the APP party. And there was I remember sitting and seeing people fighting on a stage. You know, they get one bicycle and the woman had two children and she wanted two bicycles, and somebody gets slapped, and next minute I see Kizel practicing Kung Fu. I said, what the hell going on here, boy? So after that now, I was in a strategy meeting. I said, I'm just giving you a little history of why we in Spain and how we reaching in Kizel office this morning. After that, we was in a strategy meeting. And we were talking about coalition partners. And Kizel name came up. And the person who was chairing that meeting, who was in charge of the meeting, ended up saying, where Kizel getting all that money? Where she's getting all that money from, boy? So I look at my partner, he look at me, you know, because, you know, we always looking for, you know, we politically inclined. Kizel boasting that she from Point 14, she have roots in Point 14. The South man in Point 14, he call us. He said, see all they do a video on my niece. And I could arrange for it to meet you, you know. I say, well, all right, that's no problem. I say, well, we have members calling us and telling us Kizel giving them book grant, Kizel giving them toys, giving them fridge, they giving them stove. I hear in Point 14 she looking to rent out Patrick Gordon building. You understand? She have a big building in San Fernando, she have a big building in Shogunas, she have a big building in Port of Spain. So there are a number of questions out there. There are a number of questions out there in the public space concerning Kizel Jackson and the politics of Trinidad and Tobago. And we consider ourselves to be the political watchdogs of Trinidad and Tobago.
Let me see, because we're going up. Right now we're going up by the office there. Look, me and Kanye, we're going up by the office. This is a serious thing. I had was a bend down and time my shoelace. I don't want to fall down, you know, because I might hit Kizel some hard tap today. You understand? Let me not talk so before they call the thing. Oh, you send this live to them. Send it to them. Send it to them. Can that the building up there?
Yeah, that's the building on the corner.
Right. So we're fully equipped.
So that building is on the corner.
Today, we take.
Park Street.
Can't talk about all the buildings that she have.
Yeah.
The other day, somebody said, "Ma, Petia, she car in a Benz, nice Benz."
Well, in the investigations that we would have done, we would have discovered that she have, you know, several vehicles. But that's not our concern. Our concern, as you know, is the livelihood of the persons in Point and Labrador. Primarily, and then the livelihoods of the people in Trinidad and Tobago as a whole. As you know, Kizel have supported Watson Duke in the past, and she was able. That was a successful campaign.
Can't let me don't go through all of that, because watch me. We're going on, we're dealing with she today.
Yeah.
We want to find out.
Yeah.
We want to find out. And look she building right there.
And as you know, it is a customary thing. If we're trying to call you and
you're not answering,
and you're not answering, it is customary for us to show up. So we understand that this morning Kizel is having a school book drive, and she has invited members of the public to come and apply for school book grants. So she will be in office. So that vehicle there, that's her vehicle.
That's all. I ain't telling them. I'm gonna show them. The building, the building there. The building, and this is, I never she park up. Or you would have sent me that picture the other day. But this is the building here.
That's the vehicle she came to Point with.
Yeah, well,
yeah.
I see that on the thing.
Yeah, that's the vehicle she came to Point with last week Saturday.
Now we're going in the office. We're going in to find out what's going on inside of it. Kizel. We're going in to see. And trust and believe. Or you send this live, send it all over, make it go viral, because at the end of the day, that's the answer. And trust me, you see all the rest of them? You see all the rest of them that not answering and they're proposing themselves to be politicians. We going and find out. We going and investigate.
Someone, since the UNC has made that announcement where let me address something one time. Since the UNC has made that announcement for Mr. Kizel and Mr. Nunez for Point Fortin and Library respectively, I've been getting a lot of calls. And someone called me this morning, they say, where was Kizel? That's the question. That's the first thing the person say. Before they even say morning can, they say, where was Kizel? Now, that's what I mean. So that's what we want to ask you. That's what we want to ask. Where was Kizel? And you could add in all the different things. Where was Kizel? Where was Kizel? Where was Kizel?
So we give them a little follow the blanks.
Yeah.
Follow the blanks.
Where was Kizel?
Well, people, as I say, we outside here. We wanted to share the life. Share the life this morning because we're going and see this woman. We're going and confront this woman. We have to hear what she's saying. Share the life, share the life, share the life. Or tap it up, share it today because we're going inside there. We equipped, fully equipped. And trust what I said. We tried to call Michaela too. We tried to call Michaela too. Oh, share it. Going into the office just now. Yes, sir. I'm gonna show you this man. Yeah, go ahead. Right. Morning.
Good morning. Not the will of man.
Yeah, touch
not God and man.
Morning.
Good morning, gentlemen.
Good morning.
How can I help you all today, sir?
My name is Sheldon Khan of the Program of Workers' Rights.
Yes.
This is my friend Ransom Jeffrey.
Yes.
And we consider ourselves to be the... Good morning, everyone. Nice to meet you all. I am from Point Fortin, or instance from Library. We consider ourselves to be watchdogs of politics.
Yes.
There are a lot of rumors going around about this party, its intentions, the size of the party, where you're getting your money, the people you're serving, by the amount of people we see here this morning. I would like to talk to them before I talk to you. Is that okay?
Sure.
So hi, as I said, hi, my name is Sheldon Khan. That's my friend Ransom Jeffrey here.
Yes, Ransom Jeffrey.
And we are here this morning to find out a little bit about the party. We have members as well that have been calling us and asking us to partner with Ms. Kizel.
Yeah.
So you have something.
But man, we had to find out what's going on. We had to find out what's going on with this woman first.
Right.
You understand? I have some questions that I would like to ask you. You're hard to reach. You're hard to reach, eh? You understand? We try to reach out to a lot of people.
Okay, no problem.
You understand? You're hard to reach. We would like a little time that we know we could have a yes.
Yeah.
Right, we inside.
Looking forward to that, right? Thanks, my brother.
We inside Kizel Jackson office here and we come to find out as we tell all you the 100 people on the live here. We inside the office.
So Ms. Jackson, before we go inside, could you give us an idea of who are the people and why they're
Well, first these people must give you authorization, sir. And then without the authorization, you cannot. Do you
Right.
give authorization?
Yes, I give authorization.
Okay, some give authorization. Yeah, I have authorization. Okay, no problem. Yeah, you're talking that.
Let's put it in.
Yeah. Go ahead. All this a little bit difficult, right? I want to pull up this one here.
No problem. Yes. Right? Anybody that think they need to leave, you have to hold a minute.
Right.
Yeah.
Anybody that think they need to leave, need to drop off any more documentation, I can take it. Anybody wishes to speak before you leave?
Yeah.
I will show. No problem. Yes. Go ahead, you all can speak to me. These are my witnesses, you know.
These
These are my witnesses, yes. Yeah. But then they don't give you authorization to tape them, but these are my witnesses.
No, that's what I show.
Yeah. Yes.
So why you here this morning?
Well, besides being a fan and a supporter,
Why you a fan and supporter?
because she is a woman of the slums.
Why what do you mean by
You
that?
understand? Because remember, it's PNM is UNC.
Right.
understand?
Right.
And, you know, they would always talk the same thing.
And you get fed up with that?
And I fed up. And
Right.
it's not now I fed up real long.
How long? How old are you?
I am 39.
Right.
And
You're looking like 25, eh?
oh God, I would take that. I'm taking it. I'm taking it. Yeah. And I've been fed up with them since around the second time I was able to vote.
Right.
Right? And
So where are you from?
I am from St. James.
Yeah, but
Right.
when you say fed up at the PNL and the other party, what do you mean by that?
I just fed up with
They doing what they say,
they're
what they-
not doing what I say they're doing, and if they're doing it for their people on the inside only.
So-
they're not taking into consideration.
So we ain't come here for, we ain't come by here for, we ain't come back and say that you want to see
Yeah,
kids here
because,
for.
of course, because you know she's a woman of integrity, and I believe she is a woman that, you know, when she says something, she does it.
Alright. She ever remain on tune?
No, I've never seen that.
But what about you? You wanted to say something. I want to hear you because all of this, just all of this live here, put the camera on, all of this live, you want to hear what's going on. Yeah, understand?
I've been following up for some years now on social media.
How much years?
How many years? About 4 years.
4 years. How long, how old is this party, Ms. Jackson?
This party is just a few months old.
And we say you follow the years now.
Well, yes, because I'm a humanitarian, I'm a philanthropist. Do you not know who I am, sir?
But that's what we hear. We came to find out who you
Do some
are.
research before information.
My first experience of you
That is what.
What
is
you mean? Do some real research in it.
Yeah.
I do real research in it. I see a whole set of things. You understand? They're telling me about soccer, about this, about that, about this. Look at me, go to the PNL or something.
I come to take over the country.
That's it. Country. That is
It's beyond politics, sir.
It's beyond politics.
It's a war for the people.
War.
Yeah.
Yeah, but let me have
Yeah,
a
Ms. Jackson extended her hand to assist me in my time of apparent despondency, but I'm having fun along the way.
having fun along the way.
Well, the ordinary person would have crumbled a long time ago and probably have a nervous breakdown precipitated by what has been transpiring in my life right now. She is assisting me very much. I don't want to go into much detail, but I want her to be Prime Minister today.
So auntie, what about you? You have anything to say?
Not that.
Not auntie.
I'm not that.
What do you?
I remain standing.
I much this as, let me first say, I want to, give
Tell
an
me,
example.
you mind telling us your name
Kizel Joseph.
and your area?
Diego Martin, which they know Diego Martin.
What's some of the problems you're having down there? And how you feel Ms. Jackson could address those problems?
We having problems with the youth, right?
Yes.
And I don't want to be, I don't want to say, I don't want to be hateful in words, but she was explaining certain things this morning, and she's a woman after my own heart.
What she said exactly?
She was talking about the culture that we know, that we are accustomed to. And at the end of the day, it will be destructive if we do not lift,
Yes.
if we do not wake up,
We can do take apart
if we don't.
and try to fix it.
So this is a family thing.
Right.
I mean,
So when you come here,
family.
you feel like family.
Well, yeah, because remember, at the end of the day, we have this person seeing a vision, she have a vision and a mission statement.
So what was your purpose for coming here today?
Well, today is for books for my children.
Which is what?
This is she have something you have to get involved with concerning books, which she said she did last year.
That's that school
Distribution-
school bus granting
school
I hear
grant,
yeah,
yeah,
what?
well, she helped with books and all of that back to school. But as I was saying, she her vision and her mission statement
Right.
is family oriented.
So would you vote for Kizel Jackson?
I will.
But I have a more important question
Go
than
ahead.
every area in Trinidad are represented. Are you being represented in your area?
No.
Do you feel
Who's the-
represented when
Who is
you
your
come?
representative for your area?
It was Rowley at one point in time because we had to go carnage,
Right.
in the office. But when you go there, we know what happens. It's just say what they have to say to make you comfortable, and as you go with nothing.
And you feel that this is a party that make a difference?
But yeah, but that was asking you, what more important, you feel represented when you come in?
Yes, we are seeing it. Gentlemen, come into my room.
So folks, thanks a lot. And who is, are you dressed up so nice? You have a problem as well with school books? Yeah.
The attorney of the office.
Okay, and your name is?
Joshua George.
Excuse me?
Joshua George is the name.
So you handle the legal, you're part of that free legal service that you're hearing about?
Not free, we charge a small fee of $100 for first consultation and following.
So how does that work? Explain it to me.
Well, members of the public are invited to bring their legal concerns and we'll give them advice, $100 consultation, which will normally cost in
Is
the
it that you just walk in?
Yes, a walk-in consultation. It's normally between 2 to 5 at Shabonas, 11 Yard Street. But we are open to the public at any time. They can feel free to walk into any of the offices like Port Shabonas or Sanford and Way.
Love to meet you, Joshua. Hope to see you again.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I mean, many of you outside here go see what we're talking about. We're waiting for Kizel. Yeah, brother. We waited. Yeah.
Holy Ghost power.
Oh, Holy Ghost power?
Yeah.
Nah, because you know what's going on, We come here to see what's going on, and I ain't gonna lie. I mean, we was expecting different.
Yes. Yes, so come quickly. We have to give limited time.
Ms. Jackson,
Yes.
I come up from quite point.
Where's your other partner?
Sheldon, come now, man. Let me get this thing out one time because you are saying. We come from quite point 14, We see in point 14 the other day, people saying all kind of thing about you.
We try to come and find him.
We try to reach out some of the times, and I don't know. We have a number. We try to think. Nobody never reach us back on the number.
Which number is that you're calling?
I think 666 something. I can't go on the phone right about now to see.
689-3282. That's the only number.
Yeah. We send some WhatsApp message and think to see if we could reach out there. But more importantly, plenty of the people talking. One to say, man. One to say that this is a scheme. One to say that we see all kind of business all over. We see Sando, we see Chobonas, we see things. We want to know what's going on, what you have installed for the people, what you're proposing then.
Allow me to start from somewhere. Well, coming first of all, you're coming from the southwestern peninsula.
I live Point Fortin. My friend here lives Labray.
Yes, this is home for my family. Yeah, I'm originally from down on that side. Now, in terms of the labels will come because I have to find innovative ways to fight this battle. Now, everybody has this device. Everybody's hand. Not everybody's interested in social media. Not everybody's interested in politics. Not everybody's interested in heavy conversations. But I can now, utilizing all my skill set, remember I
don't want to cut you off, but I would have been on holidays, not in Trinidad, and trying to check up on my social media, trying to see what's going on in Trinidad. And I saw an event with some people fighting on a stage.
Okay, well, we have to go from one to the other.
Cannot wait to be cutting your barrel. This might be the only chance that we catch you.
I mean,
let me hear what you say.
I don't want your thoughts to run away with you, so if you want to get a piece of paper and write them down. Right. So allow me to continue. In terms of the way and the method of presentation, we have to keep first the attention. Sometimes before you could get your intention out, the attention must first be had. So I would use different means, different mediums to grasp the attention, especially of the youth, who may be politically neutral or apolitical at this time, to get them involved. Because our culture is based on escapism and entertainment. We have to understand who we are, the psyche of our country, the psyche of what we look at, the psyche of what goes viral. So in order to mix these messages, I have to first, like a trailer for a movie, I first have to get their attention, and then the body of my intention can be had.
But do you hate Indian people? Because you see that thing with that double thing, some of them can't get past that. Do you hate Indian people?
I will go even further than that. I make no excuse that I am racially conscious.
I like doubles.
I only doubles. I only doubles too. It's not a healthy food, but sometimes they can't get away from the taste of it. However, what is wrong is wrong. If I use the indefinite pronoun some, I stand by that. Because I'm speaking from a factual position, not a fictitious position. Some of them are using dead water, is a reality.
Some of them.
Yeah? So I address the issue of some, that is a public health concern. And we ought to address it, not doubles alone, but the issue, and we were speaking about doubles at that time.
So that was the topic, so that way you bring up that at that point in time.
Of course.
What about this thing? You ever was in a psychiatric facility or something, so check yourself
I
into
will tell
something?
you, I taught psychology and sociology at the University of the West Indies for 10 years.
Don't try that trick for me. No,
I don't try trick, but then your statement is also fully loaded.
All right.
Yeah? So the same trick is that you indicate that you have some facts that is a lie.
No. What I say?
I will tell you that no.
All right.
If I am eccentric, maybe enigmatic, yes. I pride myself by being my authentic self. I make no apology for that.
I really don't care if you're eccentric, huh? Tell you the truth. You could be as eccentric as you want. Personally speaking, you could be as eccentric as you want. My concern is that room full of people there. And we do a lot of work all over the place. A lot of people have been reaching out to us and asking us to reach out to you or partner with you because we are from Point and Library and people in Point and Library need help as well. What is your intentions with people in Point and Library?
This morning I was telling somebody that past passes through the present to reach the now.
Yes, Southman is your uncle. So
Yes,
you have
yes,
roots in Point
yes,
Fortin
yes.
and Library.
As I said, the past.
So how come you're in Portsmouth and you're not in the Point?
Passes through. You can't say that again. You all are using statements without backing, right? Do your homework before you make assumptions. So I will go again. The past passes
I'm just asking questions from my supporters in Point.
future. Of course, I will answer all those as well. In terms of Point Fortin, do you understand the history of Point Fortin? When Point Fortin became a borough, sir? What year?
I don't know.
You all are from the Southwestern Peninsula. When it became a borough?
I can't remember.
What year was oil found in Guapo? Because I'm going somewhere. 1980, Point Fortin became a borough.
I know plenty people
Oil
have
was found, yeah, we'll tell you now, oil was found in Point Fortin since 1906. Have you seen the development in Point Fortin as a result of two booms that we would have experienced? Look at Dubai. Look at Dubai. If we want Dubai is too far, look at Guyana. Guyana just found oil. The president already has given to each household resources via financial assistance. What this government and the previous government have done for Trinidad and Tobago. Now, when we look at Point Fortin was once just a coastal region. To get to Point Fortin was three estates. Was La Fortune, was Clifton Hill, and the last estate was Adventure Estate. Those three estates combined in one make up Point Fortin. But if we look at the development, what we can put there, we can put means to make money. We ought to bring in water taxis, which I want to bring. Water taxis in Point Fortin. Not only water taxis, but also we can have aqua sports in Point Fortin. Point Fortin is a hub to many things. If we do our history and we also remember Uncle Boy, which was Samuel Waldron, the sculptor from Point Fortin. That iconic symbol is on Sepero and coffee. Of the Pan Man was done by the man from Point, Uncle Boy. When we look at the sculpture of Marcus Garvey on the promenade, Harris Promenade, by Uncle Boy. When we look at Butler statues, was done by Uncle Boy. When we look at Blue Boy, Austin Lyons, Iowa George, Fayan, Point Fortin is rich in the orange economy. It is pivotal for government to use diversification through culture. Now I want to see cultural hubs in Point Fortin. Cultural museums that is well established. I talk about the museum that some people never go and see. Well established where people can sell some of their goods. Where their artifacts, their tie-dye, their culture could be displayed and also monetized. I want to see not only Trevor Lynch doing well in Point Fortin, but people like Gordon doing well in Point Fortin. I want to see the grassroots man could be uplifted because a rising tide, we go to the coastal areas now, a rising tide lift all boats. So how come some of those boats not lifting? Because they're not lifting from the ground up. They did the highway, they extended the highway. What is happening now to people of Labre, people of Vestany, people of Guapo, people of Sobo? They have lost a form of income. Because while the infrastructural development is good, it was not properly planned. Proper planning would mean, think about the small businessman. How we can put them into our plan so that they can generate an income. They closed Petrotrin 2018. Point Fortin was the oil and industrial hub of Trinidad and Tobago. Oil was first found in Guapo. In 1906.
And it's still the best type of oil
And it's still the best type of oil. But now they're going from refining oil. They're producing it, yes. They're not refining it. They left several families without jobs, a state of unemployment and hopelessness. To do what now? To go to hire and buy refined oil from Petrojam, this Jamaican company, that perceived Jamaican company that was really a Venezuelan national, that was supplying Jamaica with oil, and then they were refining it there. And Trinidad and Tobago, all of a sudden, we are now purchasing refined oil from them. If they say Petrotrin wasn't making money, why didn't they downsize so at least we have what we need and keep workers employed? The government of today is wicked. And if you all are real representatives from Point Fortin and Labrie, then you're supposed to join this team. I have looked at you, I have looked at you all. I have looked at your platform. I hear the passion, but the passion must be coined with purpose. And Philip Alexander is not the purpose. At one time I listened to him as well. And then what? He lose the sense of fight. Because what happened? He felt as though he couldn't do it on his own. He made a coalition with a woman that he went and he vomit about. Though he went and licked that vomit. To join arms with Kamala. To be our next barking dog in that kennel of the UNC calling itself a coalition. Now what we need in this country is leadership with passion and purpose. And also the direction. So despite what the people may say, we have to awaken those that are asleep. Because it's a constant state of slumber. Do we know where we are going? In other Caribbean islands, we can get US currency. Trinidad and Tobago can't get US currency. They could only get 200 and something in the bank when you're traveling, probably every 3 months. But there's some who have no problem getting. We need equity, time to balance the scale. Who stands between the sword and the sword? The shield and the sword. Who stands in the gap? Who is standing in the gap now? So I'm here, I'm paying attention to you on the ground. Just the same way people send my videos to you, they send your videos to me. They tell me, Ms. Jackson, these are 2 young men that are fighting a battle. And I see your passion, but couple your passion and purpose.
But Ms. Jackson, you say something that it bother me. Anytime you talk about Point and Labrie, that does bother me. You talk about the oil. Do you know, in the Point Fortin area, we contribute 40% to the GDP at Trinidad and Tobago, and it's the most porous in terms of infrastructure. 40% is actually about 14 billion US. And the people down there, the underrepresented, and people just force leadership, force a representative on them. And that is what we are against right about now, because we see just now that would have taken place there with the UNC. The first 2 people on them, these are people not doing any groundwork down there. They never did any groundwork. Khan would have said something there in the beginning. Where was these people when this was happening? Where was these people when that was happening? And we realize in the PNM right now, they have a lot of new members that never talk about nationalistic issues where that is concerned. We talk about Curry Marcel. It's the same thing. Now the pilots, it have a pilot in Point, and we see a nice sign with the pilots for welcome home 4%. And we settle the salary thing here with the pilots, and he ain't saying nothing. So when we say these fellas and them are tools, they are spanners, they're not talking. PNM calling them or UNC calling them, they are members within these parties and them, that when they want to tighten or slacken or not, they call them. They all the for.
What do you want to do about it?
Nah, we want, I can't take this. I'm fed up at the promises. I'm fed up at the fact that, people I'm coming and imposing certain things. It needs to change. And why I come up here, I was in attack mode. Why I come up here is because this. Let me tell you why. We all over social media. Let me take it down a little bit. Is the book granting. You see that book granting, where people talking about a mother called me, she say, oh God, we're doing Kizel. We're going wrong Kizel with look last term. She buy all the books. I say, I'm sure she asked for something. She said, no. She said, on the top of it, she said, girl, Kizel, I mean, you seen about the books, man. But I know nothing. And she said, she a big hamper that would have last about a month and a half.
That is why I'm here today.
That's why we come here.
I am here today on behalf of the constituents of Point Fortin to find out from you how we can make it possible to that what was lady was explaining outside that grant, that book granted, how we can make it possible for people in point to be able to access that. That is why I'm here. That is why I made that drive this morning, that 3-hour drive to come to your office. I am here on behalf of those mothers like the ones in your waiting area there. That's why, because they have been calling me and asking me if I could get over to you or speak to you, and if they can be able to access that service as well. So I took it upon myself to come here this morning to speak to you about that.
Well, I thank you for your time. I thank you for your time more than ever. Because that's your greatest resource. Huh? What a man really owns is now.
Yeah, so once my neighbor is happy, I just sleep with that.
Who's your neighbor?
Everybody's my neighbor.
All right. A good answer.
Once
Who is that neighbor?
Once I walk out on the junction by me and everybody laughing, I can go back inside and sleep.
So Kizel, when you say there's a party, there's a thing to represent people, I mean, I know I've been a little repetitive in it, but I want to know in a nutshell. Give me it in a nutshell, because there are people listening and they want to glean. Let me hear what you're about, what you intend to do, and when you're about to take this thing on the road. Because I don't like what you're saying already. It's not because that you're nice, eh? Yeah, so I ain't get caught up in no niceness. Yeah, so what is your intention as a new party on the block?
I would tell you, I do get your name. Just remind me of your name again.
Renison Jeffrey.
Renison Jeffrey, and you are?
Sheldon Khan.
Sheldon Khan. So Renison and Sheldon, why did I start? I started because of that same passion that you all have that's overwhelming right now. The desire to do more. The desire to see us thrive. The desire to know that I have seen leaders that genuinely love their people. I have visited places to see the difference between a leader and Keith Rowley. I have seen it. I've seen where vision and development, when it is well matched, what it can achieve. So to sit back and just become another rabble rouser is not what I am about. But I want to be an instrument of change. What change is this? What change? Everybody talking about change. What change is this?
What about hope?
Where we are going. But hope first breeds change. So in terms of where we are going, allow me to explain. Trinidad right now.
Because you realize that's what the woman said outside from the
Yes.
election. That's why she reached it.
Correct.
Because she voted for the system.
Yeah. And nothing is happening.
And
Trinidad right now has been basically sold over to China. People crying out from east, west, north, and south for employment. Yes, still Shanghai and Beijing construction houses, they have all the work. Naka, how much millions to billion was spent, was overrun, built by the Chinese. Sapa, built by the Chinese. Kirapova Pass by the Chinese, and they brought in their workers too. When you look at the hospital, the Chinese. When you look at also the police station, St. James, the Chinese, and we can keep going on and on. Where in the world have you heard that one country has been twin with another? Port of Spain twin with Shanghai. Where in the world? We are involved in some geopolitical war that the average man is not cognizant of. Now, we cannot fight. We cannot even guard our own borders, our own coastal line properly. Can we fight anymore? If America were, China is fighting against America. China is fighting against America. We understand the superpowers. We also understand that our Prime Minister has made an alignment with Venezuela. Now Venezuela has been under sanctions by America. What did he do? He hired the Vice President here, first he lied. Then the next day, a shipment of oil went to Aruba. The Aruba government said, no, we take no part in that. Trinidad sent that through here to Venezuela. He has made alignment with the people of Venezuela. They are running from the gobierno de Maduro. You running into him? You are making friends with the enemies of America for what reason? He is playing smart with stupid things. We are in a geopolitical war. If America decides to really wage war on us, we cannot survive it. We don't have the tools, the know-how. We can't even deal with our own crime. Far less to deal with international warfare. What are they really doing? Where we are going, we will become like Haiti without intervention. Can't say Venezuela. We will become like Haiti without intervention. So the people, the average man, they want the rah-rah-rah, kya, social media. But they will kya until they kya no more. But then it will be too late. Because we are positioned in the heart of war. Without the ammunition, we are armless in a war. Do you know that America has removed all funding for training for the defense force in Trinidad and Tobago? They have removed all. As soon as Trump came in power, it was removed. Why? Because the government is getting involved in big people's business. We are island of love. We are island of love. Let's promote the love. Let's promote our culture. We are rich, we are flamboyant. Let's promote that.
Yeah, but only you alone, I only hear you alone saying that, you know. I mean here, the rest of politicians, like
because
if they don't
play
concern.
with panty politics. They love the mudslinging, the panty politics. They are not, listen to me, I tell people, most of these politicians have never studied political science. I'm being honest with you. Most of them have never studied political science. They want to be a doctor, you study medicine. You want to be a lawyer, you study law. You want to be a fabricator, you learn welding. You want to be a mason, you must understand the basics of your skill set. You must understand it. But to be a politician, what? You have to have hypes and votes, likes and people to come and stand because you have a vehicle that's moving. You have a political vehicle that's going somewhere, and they know nothing about geopolitical science.
But I think in Trinidad, you need a secret crew to support you.
A secret crew, another European, and then the people of themselves is a Stockholm syndrome. They are valued more than a CPEP contract. They are valued more than a URP contract. They are valued more than a book strain. But this is what the government promised them. And again, do you know Adolf Hitler, when he started plucking the chicken? He plucked the chicken in Parliament, pulled out every feather, the chicken bled, it squealed. But you know what happened? He opened his left hand and he gave the chicken some corn. And do you know the chicken ate? This is what the government has been doing to the people of Trinidad and Tobago.
So what you're trying to tell me then? The politics in Trinidad and Tobago, the politicians fighting in a vacuum and not seeing what is going around the world and which will it will reach our shores then. In our bottom line.
That will reach it. It is on our shores. It's already on our shores. We are already positioned for war. Then they laugh. They laugh again. They laugh that Kizel Jackson put out a message on Facebook for Trump, for the president of the United States of America. They laugh because it's unconventional. Maybe it's unethical. But can we do things the same way all the time? I wrote via all these normal procedures and protocols, as you would say. No response. But do you know when I wrote on his wall, I finally got a response? To fight for what? To beg him for what? For mercy. For mercy for a country that do not understand where we are positioned. My dear friends, this runs deep.
So is it that you position yourself to do things differently?
Well, you would answer that. Clearly you can see it. Nothing is the same, is it? Nothing is the same.
Kizel, I know we can't do this and what you talk about here and what I was hoping to see when I come here and see something different.
So what are some of the things that you want to do differently?
No, well, that's the thing. Wait. What I'm saying is this.
I love that question.
I know she to say everything. I want to invite you on
Do
our
you see
show.
yourself as unique?
I do.
In what way? In politics.
In politics, why? Because in Trinidad and Tobago, we never had a politician that did from his pocket.
Right.
In Trinidad and Tobago, and you can say Eric Williams, that's another like I can go back in history to tell you that Eric Williams was just a Negro used by the colonial masters in order to have representation.
So how that fight?
So that the Africans may think that they have a leader.
How that fight ended up in your giveaway? What went on there?
Alright, I'll tell you. One person, which was a young lady and a man, a couple I would say, they came on the stage to abuse, not me, they didn't come to abuse me, to abuse my executives. Why? Because of greed. Because they couldn't see that they could only receive one rather than many. They said that they have more than one child, all should get accordingly. That is not possible when we have a set of mothers sitting down there waiting to see if they will get something.
So where does that money
Remember,
come from?
I said that money came out from my pocket as well as some from the membership. If you do your math, we had 720 persons there. They paid 300 for their membership card, which was their entrance card.
So why the other political parties not doing that?
Go to them. This is what we should be asking them. Go to them.
How come we not
Don't feel we will go to them and we go into our
Go to them.
We
Go to
going to,
them.
yeah.
These are the questions we should be asking. Lifetime membership in PNM is $10,000. How much is lifetime membership in UNC? Can you tell me?
No.
Huh? 12,000? Lifetime membership I'm speaking about. Lifetime membership in All People's Party is $100 for membership. Lifetime, $300 for a card. What do people want? Blood? But we have that too.
So then how are you able to fund these book grants and those fridges and so some
Fridge,
microwave?
stove, microwave, washing machine, dryer,
If a person do
welding plant.
if you give a person one bicycle and they disagree and they want two and they decide they want to attack you for it, how does $100 pay for two bicycles for one family?
Tell me, see, the maths is not maths then. So this is where the ignorance of the nation has to come in. Because when some come out on social media, like my idiotic opponent Jabba and the next clown called Chance, without doing proper mathematics, mathematics also have to be coined with statistics because the data must make sense. You can't have an algorithm without factual information. They quoted on some figures that I wish that we had, which was not so. So they thought we had more than we had. So in terms of the algorithms, PNM has been collecting lifetime membership for how many years? Have they ever done what we are doing right now?
Well,
Open their doors?
AV driven benefit.
Exactly. But the oligarchy benefits. But the masses, the grassroots man, have they really benefited anything from the PNM? Can they really say that?
The lady outside clearly told you.
Well, but she really said no. But this is the questions we should be asking. Now a new party is coming to do it. They start to calculate a pyramid. I say, well, if it's a pyramid, then call me Nefertiti, my dear. I sit on top of it. Call me Nefertiti. Because it's a level of ignorance coupled with arrogance. Do the math. 7 something by 3 is 200 and something. That's what their membership lifetime cards. 100 by how many members? Do the math. 1.1 million plus 175,000 in appliances, then 252,000 in appliances. Do the math, how much we reach? Almost $1.5 million, my friend. How much did we collect?
Yes, but can you maintain that expenditure over a period? I did a consistency.
It cannot be maintained without the support of the people. And I've explained who are the people that I speak about. There's power of the collective. Together we are stronger. Now, you'll raise a question on your platform asking, is Kizel financed by the 1%? I want to tell you 99%. 99% is stronger than 1%. Learn the math. Don't let the psyche, the psychological conditioning of 1% control Trinidad and Tobago. It's not possible, but we have seen the impossible become possible. The 1% is greater than 99%. But the 99% have to recognize what the 1% is doing or have done that we are not doing. Collective power.
Do you think that the PNM and the UNC sees you as a threat?
Well, if they did not, they would not have been attacking so. The pelting stones, you put the pelting stones at a mango tree that's not bearing, that's madness.
I don't want to go on infinite medicine.
Yeah.
Because we can't go on. But at the same time, we want to invite you to one of our programs in which we can start to dissect this going down the line, because all of these things are topics that you could expound on, because we have a lot of questions to ask. We know it have a lot of people outside there. We want to say thanks for accommodating us. You understand? We come from far. My name is Renison Jeffrey.
Yes,
you understand? I don't know for no fighting. No fighting.
Wrong shoes. Wrong shoes, Teddy. Wrong shoes.
And they don't do Sheldon can. Both are we.
But you know what?
Right.
You know what? I was here. Let me just remind you.
Yes.
I am very interested
Yeah.
in that book granting for members of my country.
So let me tell you something. I didn't get to correct that for you. The members of Point 14 are already recipients of the book grant.
Yes, I know.
So I will tell you. So we closed it off because we have the Kids Club. All our members were told to join the Kids Club.
So how
those
many,
members that
so
are in the Kids
Club. Can I ask
Club.
you a personal question?
Sure.
How many members currently do you have in Point 14?
I have to dissect the database based on Point 14. So Point 14, in terms of support, there are supporters who are not members. We have to get that differentiated. We may have supporters, but they may not be members.
Right.
So you too can have persons who supporting, looking at your platform, but they're not subscribers.
Yes.
So when you look your subscription saying 100 and something, but your views saying 11,000 and something. Because not all those who watch have subscribed, but they are supporters. Yeah?
So on average, how much people in Point Fortin are members of the All People's Party at this point in time?
Just now you will become a member of the People's Party. Just now you will become even a representative for the area. And you will go back and give them that information. Huh?
Well, people, we want... Wait on it.
So folks, I want to thank you for tuning in. As you know, it's your boy Kanye. And a lot of you all have been asking me for some months now to visit Ms. Kizel and reach out to her in terms of the service that she has been doing, because you do you give free medical and legal services as well?
It's not for free. So we have our legal drive is $100 every Wednesday evening from 2 p.m. at the Shogunas branch, and Friday at 2 p.m. $100.
Well, people, when we go and sign off this live now, as I say, we come up here, we try to get as much as possible. I know we're going on about 55 minutes now. Kizel have committed to coming on the show. You understand? All we can want to say, all we go dissect it. Trust me, we go grill share a little more. But thanks for watching, Kizel. I would like to say something closing, because you know we just come up in your office just like that.
I want to say to the Southwestern Peninsula, to my family and friends in Point Fortin, Southman, all of them, all the hate use, the Nookies, everybody. I want to say from Labre, come straight up Vance River to Guapo, Egypt, Tiche, Hollywood. I love you all. Fanny Village, I love you all. And the changes will be hard. Point Fortin, I want to change your hopelessness to a state of hope. Better days are coming. I thank you.
Right, so we heading out here now.